Welcome friends to Monster Train. We did poorly, very, very poorly. We had 2 runs back to back. They were short runs, quick runs, where we ran into some problems. We ran into some issues. I'm not going to say it's the Covenant rank 6, I'm just going to say that it's our own tactical genius at fault. Going through the Covenants while also unlocking all the cards is a little bit rough. And also sort of getting used to this. We are 280 odd away from unlocking the Final Clan. And yeah. Just going to keep the Allied Clan on random. We get what we get and jump on in. Okay, we got the same as last round, but we have 2 of these Immortal Trades and Excavated Embers. Oh, that's a nice combination. Huh. And Vine Grasp gives us that targeted damage, which we sorely lack at times. When a card with Consume is played, yeah, that's not bad either. We even have an initial card with Consume. And we usually end up with multiple cards with Consume by the end of the game, so restoring our Pyre health that way can be really beneficial. Trying to think like what the green icon things are that we have the most problem with. Like multi-strike isn't a green icon, so we can't get that. Spikes aren't either, I don't think. Oh, maybe spikes are. Sweep isn't. Yeah. Alright, you're gonna devour spells. Look, let's heal and be a little bit cautious. I do like the trample. 35 trample is just insane. I'm sure I'll regret that later down the line. But since we don't have a ton of ways of making morsels right now, like an invasion with clergymen. Like, yes, rage is a buff, but the only problematic units that it's for are clergymen. Now, if we had have gotten that, I probably would have turned this on, but it's only 75 coins. Alright, clergyman. So you only have 20 health, so you can't take a full salvo of these. So we're going to put you up here. We're going to try something a little crazy. You know, like, let's be a little weird, let's be a little wacky, let's see how it goes. I don't foresee there being any major problems with it, but who knows? We might get terribly surprised here. Okay, we have no money for spells, but you know what? No money, yes. You know what? We have Vine Grasps. The wonderful thing about Vine Grasps is they don't cost anything. Alright, that's a nice start. Okay, we can consume you, which adds those cards, which is fantastic. We could have gotten a Shade Splitter, but I think we made a better choice there. Yeah. Okay. Still have 4 lots of lifesteal, a little bit of Ember Drain affecting us, but that's okay. Ooh, indeed. Okay. We don't lose anything, and the boss dies. I think that tells you everything you need to know about this, right? Because it's fun, let's do it. That's certainly a start. And a strong start at that. Do we just keep going down this route? What do we got? Devour my spells. We don't currently have a way of applying damage shield. I mean, I always like this. But just in case we get the magic power upgrade, the +3 magic power. Okay, we have to choose between magic and steel with an awoken unit. I'm pretty happy with just making up a number crazy at the moment. But that's only going to last a little while. Let's have a look at the upcoming. Alright, we have a Hellvent and Pyre remains. So if we did make something really powerful, that'd be good. I think it's more likely we're going to make a spell powerful at this stage. We're going to maybe fiddle around with the Immortal Trade somehow. I don't really know how. Unfortunately, if we double stacked, I think we're also going to make the Ember Drain worse as well. But we could also hold them over. It sounds really crazy, but holding these over and then just focusing on getting a zero cost deck might work, strangely. Chance of us getting an Awoken unit that gets strong enough that we want to copy it is slim. Let's go this side and have a look at magic. Okay, so yeah, we get to have a look. I'm assuming double stack, yeah, is a 6/4. So, problem. Applying 20 magic power and consuming is of course a problem as well. Making things cost less is useful. And we may even do that here. Do we really want to go down this route? Ember-Caches that cost 0. Look, it's so crazy, it's probably not going to work, but you want to know what? You only find out if things work by giving them a shot, so that's what we're going to do. I am not going to spend, yeah, just in case. I'm glad I didn't, because now we also have holdover. So we can be truly insane with this card if we want to be. Truly insane. Oh. Well, let's try it. This might be another quick run, you never know. But crazier things have happened. Spikes, who cares about spikes? Who cares about spikes when you have haste, so we're gonna have to put you on top floor. Let's do it. Alright, Penumbra goes on the top floor. Get rid of you anyway. And might as well try and make you stronger. That's annoying. Really? We have how many of these? Oh, only 2. Okay. Hilariously, if we hadn't have killed that rush, we would have been fine there. Okay. Still don't have our holdover one, but that's okay. I don't need to kill any of these. What I really need is something on the Penumbra that is like a slay effect or something like that. Just something to really amplify it when its trample does fantastically. Like it's hopefully about to. Let's put you on that level. Might as well stick something in your hand. And yeah, let's get this started. Alright, Ember Drain is Ember Draining, but that's okay. Yeah, I think we might get a damage shield on you temporarily. Because yeah, some problems may occur if you can't actually get an attack off, which might be the case. What's going to happen here? 5, 6 sweep. You're going to get hit by 5, and then the sweep of 6 is going to come in. Haste. Never mind, it's going to skip that floor entirely, so let's do that. And the insanity begins. Okay, so we're currently dying. Because you're attacking and then you're hitting. And then fun things are happening. So we kill you. And suddenly things are fine. Suddenly we win. We go from losing to winning. 15 stacks of lifesteal. Gee whiz. Yep. Yep. I mean, it works. But it's... No. I refuse. Further capacity. Morsel miners are good too, though. Let's keep trying to do a zero cost deck and see how it goes. And see how it goes. Okay, an Umbra unit might be really beneficial here. Alternatively, hell venting this. Oh, is that seriously what we're going to do? The thing is, 35 damage just isn't enough. I know it sounds like it is, but it really isn't. We're going to face enemies in here that have more than 35 health. So we're going to run into problems. We're going to need money, and we're going to use it here probably. An additional unit might be better here. Yeah, look, Gorge just isn't useful for us. Look, maybe it will be. Why do you do this to us, game? Are we seriously just going to go crazy on spells? And then just focus on supporting our Penumbra as well as we can? It seems so insane. Well, there's no point in not offering life. At least at this stage. When a friendly unit is healed, deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to the amount. Lifesteal, huh? Okay. Alright. I don't know why this should not work at all. Oh, double-barreled explosives exploding twice is a problem. We only have 20 health. Okay. Well, that was not useful at all. I was like, oh yeah, that'll work, and then no. Because of this guy. Let's just trust in the system. I don't understand how this is going to work, but let's just trust in the system. Okay. To me, it is sheer insanity. We only do 35 damage, so we want to try and damage these if we can. If we can get... It's really not what we wanted, but... So there goes our damage shield again. So you're going to go straight to the top floor and you're going to put a thing down. So if I don't get... Yeah, I had a feeling that might happen. Alright, well, that's a problem. I think it works out, though, because we put you out the front. You blow up once. You blow up twice. And then you all do enough damage to kill. Ah, we can use you offensively. Which is really frustrating, because if we had have thought about that, we would have been able to get a damage shield on you. What's coming up next? Sure, whatever. Let's just do it. Let's trust in the system. The system is broken, we're going to lose some pyre, but... I regret nothing, apparently. Well, we definitely do that. We definitely do that. And then we just keep trusting in that system. And... Alright, the system is trusted, and I think Daedalus is dead. I can't foresee any way of him actually surviving this. As long as he can't kill me in a single hit, I'm just going to consistently keep healing to max. So I'm pretty sure we're also going to see 9 damage points popping up over and over again because of our lifesteal. And I want to see that happen, so... yeah, there it is. The little 9s are from our lifesteal. It's just ridiculous. Okay. Strangely, it says we only took 2 damage, so I'm guessing that that's pretty cool. I wasn't sure if that would happen, but our refracting lenses are removing that. We took a lot more damage than that, but... I think we have... oh, quick though. Quick though. We don't have a choice here. Furnace Tap is fantastic. It gives us multi-strike. It's amazing. We don't care about Ember Drain as long as we get this to 0 cost. But quick. We don't care that it consumes because we're only going to use it on Penumbra. Quick will save us in many ways. I mean, so will you. Why did they make this rare? Alright, well, we've done it. Resolve, summon a anti... oh, okay, yes. Yes. We want you as well. Now, in terms of this, what do we want to do? Let's get Ember. No. Let's capacity. I don't think capacity will be super useful, but you never know. Alright. We don't care about Merchant of Stealing either of these. In fact, I feel like this was a waste and we shouldn't have grabbed it. So, magicking and unstable vortexing and stuff like that is cool. Let's have a quick look at Awoken. I can't see me grabbing it. Like, as amazing as you are, I just don't see me grabbing it. Yep. Okay, what do we want to get rid of? Train Stewards? Basically anything that costs us Ember at this stage. As hilarious as that is. Okay, we get another holdover. Which I wasn't really expecting. Holding this over and making it cheaper is probably going to be what we do. Alright, let's leave for a second. 70-40. Okay. Hold over, make it cheaper. I think rather than re-rolling, so if we re-roll we get 2 minors, there's no way we're going to be able to afford the major. The minors are going to be a matter of doing things like basically improving the damage Vine Grasp does, and ideally making a single Shade Splitter cheaper. Although I guess now that we've got Morsel Maker, that becomes less interesting. Alright, let me have a look at the map, see what we're doing in the future. Herzl Sword and a Hell Vent. What are we going to Hell Vent? Maybe another Morsel Maker? No, maybe. Because we have this that improves the capacity on that floor. I get the feeling removing purging cards is going to be better, but we'll regret that. Cool, Permafrost isn't a huge deal for us. Alright, what do we want cheaper? Shade Splitter. No, we want you cheaper. We want to make sure we can play that regardless of when we draw it. As for more powerful, yep, Vine Grasp is the go. You might think that, but we definitely don't need more health. Alright, well, this is insane that this is working. I'm glad that I've tried it. Armor 15 is problematic. We do 70 damage at this point, and since we don't pierce, why did we just say yes to that? Okay. I think we're even going to fight on the bottom layer, which might be a mistake, but we'll see. As long as they don't have clergy, I think we'll be fine. Yep. Just gonna have a quick look at my deck and make sure that everything that I want free is free. Morsel Maker isn't free. We'd like to get a Morsel Maker out if we can, but I also don't want to have to wait through my entire deck. So we're probably going to drop you on that. This is tough. Do we just go for it and not care about... Sure. Trust in the system. Trust in the system. I don't remember how much damage the end boss does, but I don't think it's significant at this point. Okay. I'll kill 2 of them now. Okay, we can now make you quick, which we will definitely do. We have so much Ember Drain that we're almost never going to get more. Our Pyre is going to take a bit of a beating here, but unfortunately that's just the way this goes. It's the downside of this, because we can't lock them in the room with us. Three damage is kind of pointless. But we'll play it either way. Oh, we should have done it to that person. Alright, we kill you. Unsurprisingly. You're only capable of 11 damage. So we'll do that again. Yeah, we could have taken less damage if we had been smarter there. But we decided to work harder, not smarter. Yeah. It is insanity, but it definitely works in our favor. I'm really glad we got refracting lenses. Okay, why do you do this to me? Makes me ill thinking of this. Drawing 3 next turn is not super useful. Applying spikes 4 if we can make that cheap. I mean, it's more damage, right? And it'll help us hit back things that are cheap if we have difficulty doing it. Because trample isn't enough. No, we'll just grab the draw. That's fine. Okay, we're either hell venting or stealing. You can't make units cheaper, or at least I haven't been able to find a way to do so. Yeah, getting this guy was a complete waste of our time. Okay, what are we hell venting? You, maybe? Possibly you. Okay, let's think. If we can put both Penumbra and the Crucible Warden on the same floor, with the Crucible Warden up the front. You know, if we can get these two and Morsel Maker all on the same floor, it becomes crazy. We're at 6 right now, so we're 2 shy. So in theory, if we had a second one of those, we could make it work. The problem becomes the fact that Morsel Maker costs 2. Once again, I don't think we can make our units cost less. And we can't put Gorge on the Penumbra. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't grab this. Alright. Nice. Okay, we can just purge something. What's more annoying, the units or just make you huge with purge? No, you know what? I think we just get rid of one of these. And that'll be fine. If you had told me that I would get to this point with this deck, I would have thought you were crazy. But it certainly seems to be working. Spell Shield 2. Sycophant's fine because of the way that we deal with trample. I like that you also have lifesteal. I'm going to way out lifesteal you. The bosses are just a joke with the deck that we've currently built. Spell shield 2. We need to be able to deal more than 95 damage with our trampler. I think we can do it. Do we need the income? Merchant imagining next turn. Yeah, I mean, we can deal with the income. I feel like this is the kind of level we can easily make a tactical error on, so we need to be really thinking. Oh, or just put it on the bottom floor. Okay, cool. So we do that. And then we do that. And then we do that. And then we do that. And for lulsies we do that. We're not doing enough damage to deal with the Clipped Guardian entirely, not right now anyway. Just contemplating some things. Spell Shield Bane. And I make you lifesteal. Alright, no real problems there. Some minor annoyances here, but that's okay. Okay, we should be getting one of our 2 holdover. Yeah, Razor's Edge. Awesome. A little bit late, but better late than never, I guess they say. So I could have even added that to you, so that way you can actually do some damage. Look, it's not amazing, but none of our battles are flawless at this stage. And that's okay. Wait, didn't we hellvent you? Oh, we did. Okay, cool. I was like, I'm pretty sure I hellvented you, but... Ah, sweep. Might as well purge you, since we can. And we'll move you to the front. It's so cute that you think you have lifesteal. So cute. 3-turn boss rush. We ended up with more pie health than we started with. Everything there is pretty swell. I mean, we have to, right? Let's just stick with the strategy that's working for us. The zero-cost strategy. Sure. Rooted is never bad either. I can't believe this is working the way that it is. I mean, Fell will be our true test. I think we need to still go magic, right? Because we want to, yeah, we want to get Furnace Tap down. If we can. And the Vortex is good too. So, let's Vortex... We'll Vortex the Shade Splitters, because we can get rid of the Train Stewards in other ways, so... Like, playing them once removes them from the deck, so... I've got an Imaginary Magic for... Oh, another holdover. I mean, it has to be, right? We're going to have a full holdover setup. This is going to be amazing. How come we can't? Ah, because it's consume. Okay. 20 magic power and consume on a restore is a good idea. It means if we do play it, it just gets out of the deck entirely. So... okay, we are totally going to hold over you. Oh, this is just ridiculous. Oh my gosh. The cost +1 is what kills this, because otherwise you could do that. But we're never going to have the money, because a bit like multi-strike, right? Like, think about that. Just being able to apply multi-strike every round. Like, if this was any other deck, we could make that work, maybe, but... Alright, so we do that as well. And we make you cheap. Alright, that means we get to pull that off. Alright, there's no point in the consume, right? Maybe that. No. Seriously, as funny as it is, we pretty much entirely get what we want with holdover now. Like, removing quick consumption is not good either. We're always going to have the unit that we want to make quick there, so... this would be pretty much the only thing I do, but it adds 1 cost, so... do we want to purge? Let's have a look at Concealed Caverns first, and then decide if we want to purge. Okay, crystals. Huh. I'm gonna have to confirm, right? Right. Well, this is kind of interesting. I think we might as well. And then if we can get this out, awesome. And if we can't, we can't. Like, it's really not a big deal. Okay, let's think about the amount of money we have and where we're going next. We're not Merchant of Stealing, so... but Merchant of Trinkets is there. I think maybe we remove... actually... so's Unstable Vortex. So chances are we're going to get 2 Unstable Vortexes, which is 4 cards removed. Which would be both of you two, and probably both the Shade Splitters. Happy with it, let's go. You never know when that one card can make a lot of difference. Alabaster Guardians have Mortal Strike, fill, and empowers units with Rage. Okay. Yeah, no, damage-wise I don't think you can beat the amount of health that I start with. In theory, I think you're only capable of doing about a little bit more than this. And that's 6, 12, 24, 35, which is less than what I need. Alright, a little annoying that we can't, like, this is the turn that we could pull this out. I guess we could do this. It might work. It might work. We have to get really lucky, but it might work. Yeah, because we're quick as well. This possibly will work for us. We'll see. Might as well. Oh, we're not quick yet. We're not quick yet. Alright, done. This is the turn that will work for that. Oh, that's really frustrating. All we need was... what do we need? This. If we had Space Prism, we could have made this work, but we didn't, and so we couldn't. Done that. We can consume this to get it out of our deck. We could... No, it doesn't matter because we can't play this where we want to. Since we can't play it where we want to, we might as well play it to the top floor. We could also root an enemy. Yeah, maybe keeping one of these down here, so that way we get a chance. Yeah, I know it adds armor. So we get a chance to get quick. Might be okay. Alright, if we get quick, we're good. If we don't, well, we're still good. It's just a different kind of good. We didn't get quick. Look, now that we have this, it really doesn't matter that we didn't get quick. We're still perfectly fine. We also got a chance to pull this off, which is nice. Okay, so we can do you, and then do you. Just keeps you alive for a little bit longer. Alright. Rage 4, Mortar Strike, Ember Drain, let's go. Play that for... Yeah, I know we're adding a ton of stuff there, but... we can put you in front. There we go. Alright, hopefully we get quick. Please hurry up. I mean, we have Damage Shield, and we have Life Drain. We should be okay. But, yeah. I don't think I want to make your health much lower than this. 14, yeah, we're getting pretty close to that 34 level. Remembering that we can use it offensively is useful. Alright, we can finally make you quick. Beautiful. And we've finally got the holdover with the damage shield. So it took us a while to get through our deck, which is a little bit of a problem, but we knew that that would happen. I think this is pretty much as bad as our deck can get in terms of that. Now that we have damage shield, I don't mind... Or maybe I shouldn't. Fel will be doing 20 points of damage. Look, let's just do something crazy with that. I shouldn't have done that on that floor. The reason why I want to keep using the consume spells is, of course, to get our pyre up. So... Alright, we're pretty capable of doing pretty much everything now. Rage is providing us additional damage. More so than this is, so that's kind of nice. We can do things like that, which is kind of fun. We can keep on buffing you. This is kind of nice that I'm able to do that. So does this work? It does. So we haven't had a chance to use that yet, but I wanted to see if it would give us temporary ember even with the ember drain. And it does. We don't effectively go into negatives, so I'm glad. It definitely works for me. Basically, I don't care. I know that I'm going to kill Fel very easily. It's just a waiting game at this point. So Fel does, yeah, 20 damage. So we can do things like this. Just to end it even sooner. Alright, Fel. You're gonna die in no time at all. Oh, even with the 20 damage. Did I make the wrong choice? Let me see. Yes. Yes. Yes, you definitely made the wrong choice. Now, of course, now that we get damage shield, Prior's Cloak isn't coming into play right now. Basically, as long as we can deal with the units, I don't see us failing this this run. I think we grab Channel Song. Channel Song effectively means that there's another chance of getting Crucible Warden or Morsel Maker if they're a little bit deep in our deck, and dredging them to the top and making them cost nothing, which is pretty great. There's pretty much no way, unless we get incredibly lucky, that we get another Furnace Tap happening. Like, we're gonna Hellvent a Furnace Tap, rather than going to the Merchant of Magic. So, like, if we weren't Hellventing you, what else would we Hellvent? The answer is nothing. I can't think of another thing that we would Hellvent. Except for maybe Void Binding, you know. Yeah, I just don't see it happening. So, no need to grab that, no need to grab that. You, I think, have the potential to be useful, but also have the potential to clog my deck. I'm going to go with it. I don't think it's necessary either way. We need to keep going capacity, because every time we get our enhanced dude, he costs a little bit more capacity. Alright, trinkets, I believe, is the route we're taking here. Yeah, it is. We don't care about the health, we care about the card deletion. 150 and 90 health. I guess we should look at the trinkets before we make a decision there. We're never going to pull that off. Additional pie health seems useful. But how useful? I guess, how comfortable are we at dealing with the enemy? And the answer is, like, once we get going with multi-strike and stuff, I feel very, very comfortable. We only have 2 more encounters. Our Pyre is pretty full. We heal our Pyre using consume spells. I feel reasonably comfortable. Let's remove spells and think about it. I'm going to remove Shade Splitters because we can just pop Train Steward on floor if we get it nice and early. Should have gotten rid of Train Steward. That's alright. This is the safe option. I'm not about doing the safe option, so... You're pretty nice. Like, if we wanted to play safe on the top floor, that would be how we would do it. We have to remember that Seraph the Diligent devours our spells as well, so we have to be a little bit cautious with what spells we play in what order. Just contemplating some things. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to go for the 400 coins in the next level, or if it's better to save this for the last room. I think it's better to save it for the last room. I'm going to jump in here and purge this train steward. Pretend like we're healing that. In the beta, when you clicked on that, it actually lowered your pie health if it was at max and then refilled it. It was really a little bit odd. Okay, we got this guy. He's a 26 trample, so we just need to make sure that we can survive his hits. Everything else there is pretty easy. Harvest can be a little bit frustrating with morsels, but as long as we have enough damage to deal with him, that's fine. Spike's 5. Spike's 5. I mean, as long as we've got lifesteal, I guess it depends on when lifesteal triggers. Do we hit, and then because we hit, we take spike damage and then lifesteal? Or do we lifesteal and then take spike damage? Like, I feel like I can do this. But I also feel like it depends on how the game sorts out stacking priority. You know what? I don't need to do this to win this run. I think we're already on the winning streak. I don't think we need more to win. I think the amount of money we'll get will be enough to buy a trinket here if we need to. I think we're fine. Let's not risk things just for the purposes of getting more XP. Alright. 150. I forgot that my base had changed to 150. And 90. Otherwise I would have taken that. I wish I could undo that right now. Especially with Morsel Maker. I think we're just going to put both of these on the bottom. Oh, and Channel Song. Okay. Yeah, let's... You know, Morsel Maker is nice, but I don't... Let's just do it. We did that mostly just to provide exactly the purpose that it's doing right now. Alright, can we kill you? We cannot. Frustrating. Alright, but 13 health will be enough for us to kill it later. It's not going to be a problem. Let's improve our damage. Are we going to go down the Ember Drain route? Yes. Yes, we are. Okay. Let's go. Yes, we got the 13. Nice. Alright. I like it. Alright, this run is done. I'm calling it here. I don't think it's possible for this to be problematic anymore, so... Let's just keep on going. Sure. Doing that mostly for the card draw. Sure, we'll do that to someone else. Yeah. Once again, there's no way you can do enough damage to cause a problem, so 26 shmeny-6. Would have been cool if we got the Ember piece to be able to make Morsel Maker happen. But look at that. I mean, we kill you in 2 rounds, so nice. None of this is free, so we skip it. You're free, and stings are also free, but let us draw 1 next turn, so they do sort of work out in our favor. And it's another spell that has Consume that we can lure out the Seraphs. Yeah, okay, I'm down with that. Alright, Seraph the Diligent. We're going to go over here mostly for our Hellvent capabilities. We're going to have a quick peek at Merchant of Steel. You never know what they've got. Oh, okay, you can get Damage Shield too on things. And Endless. That's kind of cool. We could do something like that. But we're just definitely not. It's not the point of this particular setup. Let's have a look at trinkets. None of this is useful either. Rerolling is pointless because we won't have enough money to pay for anything. So I think it's just going to be Unstable Vortexing. And I think honestly at this point, I think we get rid of Crucible Warden, who we've never really been able to pull off correctly. And we consider also getting rid of Space Prism. Or even these Restores. Yeah, look, it was an idea, it just was an idea that fell flat consistently. I think we get rid of one of the regens, actually. Yep. Yep. Okay, Hellvent. We know what we're Hellventing. We're Hellventing Multi-Strike. Where are you, Multi-Strike? There you are. Let's duplicate it. Alright, we have money. We can, of course, just improve you a little bit. There's no harm in doing that. We're purging the other regen. Yep. So now we have effectively a 0-cost deck. Channel Song is still there, and Morsel Maker is still there. We have an X-cost spell, but that's fine too. Endless is pointless. We can just make you stronger just in case some shenanigans happen. Could also make you do damage for a change, but spikes might kill you if we do. No, we don't need more damage, so we'll just leave you alive, because I like the idea of doing it. Could have saved that money, and that money, could have been experience, but that's okay. The first spell card played each turn gets consumed, but that's fine if you're playing something that already has consumed. So, additionally, we have this, so 50% of the time it's not even going to affect us. Okay, nice. Like a little bit annoying because that means that we get you straight away, but that's okay. We also don't have a way of making Gilded Wings stronger. Okay, we're going to put you on a middle floor then. Okay, this was always going to be consumed, so we do that. Interesting, we could have just kept you on the bottom floor. I already forgot that we were also going to get a bunch of sting, so we'll do that, we'll do that, we'll do that, we'll do that, we'll do that. Cool, and we preserved that, so that's nice. Yeah, we wouldn't have killed everything, but that's okay. We've gotten pretty close. So the problem, of course, is going to be these self-mutilation cards, but I'm not overly concerned about them. And the reason why I'm not overly concerned about them is because we heal our pyre. So Playing Channel Song just to get it out of my hand is a good idea. No, I don't want you to preserve that one. Okay. Alright. Well, let's do this because, you know, reasons. 13 damage and 10 damage. Because we're not going to have the mana to... sorry, the Ember to deal with it. Okay, you are multi-striking like crazy. Drawing an additional card next turn is always good. Okay, so we no longer have ways of dealing with this, but that's okay. We have a Consume, so this will get rid of the Consume on our Razor Sharp Edge and our Void Binding. Did we... Alright, yes, because they Consume. That's right. Alright, so now these don't have Consume, which is good. You're the important one. Annoyingly, this means that we'll take 10 damage there, but that's okay. Gosh, we just do an insanely ludicrous amount of damage. I think we're already strong enough to deal with Seraph. I think if we didn't cast a single spell for the rest of the game... actually, no, we don't actually have... I know I said that out loud, but we don't actually have our... Are they just still in the deck? Oh yeah, they're right here. Okay, cool. Also haven't made you quick yet, so let's do that. Am I concerned about the damage we're going to take? No, I'm not. Let's keep it going. Alright. So we use this, because... oh, it's even preserved. Nice. We get lifesteal finally. Yay. A little bit of 3 damage that this guy does is just cute. Annoying, but that's okay. Alright. Basically, that's the thing I care about consuming the least, so... Alright, I reckon that's the second last round. We'll consume you for 0. Final wave? Yep. Nice. Would have been nice if we got the one of those pearls. I was really hoping we'd pull a pearl up at the same time as this. But it is what it is. Alright, Seraph is dead, which is really not a surprise. Play you. Play you. Do that. Do that. Do that. And thank you very much for watching. 337 times 3. We are doing over 1,000 damage every turn. That's synergy right there. I've got to say, when I first started this, I really didn't think we would pull off something that would actually be able to work the way that this has. But I'm glad that I did. And so without any further ado, good night, Seraph. Whew. I'd be really happy if we get 2 full unlocks. I really hope we get 2 full unlocks. Well, I got a achievement for a Wisp Reanimated, which is level 5 on the Umbra, so that's a good sign. Some basic enemies have additional attack. Okay. Some more golden frames. Okay, inert. This unit cannot attack unless it has fuel. And when it gorges, it gains fuel. So it's kind of like a crappier version of the 3x3. Okay, let's think this through. So I'm thinking of my Awoken unit that I use a lot. Animus of Will, which is a 3x3 with 3 health. And what I tend to do on it is I tend to give it a health, which brings it to 25, and damage, which brings it to 13 times 3. 13 times 3 is of course less than 25 times 2, but it also costs 1 ember less, and it doesn't have to deal with this inert fuel situation. I guess I like it. I like it and I dislike it. I like it because it still has room for, like, that's a full Animus of Will, whereas this still has room. But we won't ever be able to make it cheaper because you apparently can't make units cheaper. And yeah. I don't mind it. Okay, kindle, consume, gain 2 times ember. Okay, it's not terrible. Okay, engine upgrade, consume. Lose capacity on this floor, but get an ember per turn for the rest of battle. Interesting. Deal 2 energy and deal 2 damage to the reanimate unit when a morsel unit is eaten. That's pretty fantastic. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. We're going to play one more quick round off camera where there's just enough to get the Melting Remnant unlocked, and then the next battle will be Melting Remnant. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time, friends.